So welcome everyone. Good afternoon. This is an afternoon chair yoga session. Just make sure that you have a comfortable seat. I never say this about a chair, but if you have a chair, then preferably, you have a chair without any armrests, so that you have nothing that can limit you in your movements. Just come and sit a little bit more to the front. Let your shoulders relaxed, your hands on your knees, and you can take a moment to arrive on your chair, to really bring your attention here, your focus. And I want to ask you to place your hands on top of each other. And we use this start to find a connection with our breath. And to do that even more, we can follow my example, just by inhaling towards the belly or towards the lower back and take your hands out. So you breathe and you make it wider. It's like to try to spread a fire, a little flame. And when you exhale, you take your hands up towards the diaphragm. And on an inhale, relax your belly. And on an exhale, you almost, it's like contracting your abdominal muscles. Inhale, release. Breathing all the way down. Exhale. Activating your core, tilting your pelvic. Inhale. Slowly making this movement, we repeat it more often so that your body gets used to this movement, to connecting the breath with your movement. Just a couple of times, breathing in. Maybe you can integrate a little bit more sound with your breath, especially on the exhale, breathing out through your nose and hearing that hissing sound. And exhale. So the next time we breathe in, we're going to take the hands up. Breathe in. And on the exhale, we lean back a little bit. So stay tall and take your elbows next to your hips. Breathe in. Take your hands up. And exhale, lean back a little bit, almost like falling. Breathe in. Let's take the heels up. So press the balls of your feet into the floor whilst leaning back a little bit. And on an inhale, you bring the heels back down to the floor. Take your hands up. Exhale, bring the heels up. Press your balls down. Lean back a little bit. Elbows towards your hips. Breathe in, feet on the floor. And again, pulling the knees up. Let's come further forward. So we deepen this movement. Breathing in. Exhale, lean back again. Press those feet into the floor. Heels come up. Place the feet on the floor again. Come forward. Inhale, take your hands up. And exhale. Just a couple more times. Breathe in. And exhale. So breathe in. And exhale. Again, breathing in deep. And this time we're going to place the hands together and press them firmly against each other whilst twisting to the right side. So stay upright. Come forward again. Breathe in, take your hands up. And on an exhale, you bring your hands together, press them firmly against each other whilst turning to the left. Again, come forwards. And exhale to the right. Come forwards. And exhale, press to the left. I'm going to do it one more time on both sides. Breathe in. Exhale, press those hands together. Breathe in. And exhale. So you notice that we use the full length of our breath for making a movement or arriving into a pose. Come forward, inhale one more time. And this time bringing the hands together. Twist to the right side again. And we're going to lean a little bit forward and place the outside of your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. So now keeping the knees hip width, pressing that knee and elbow against each other. And in the meantime, if you look towards the right side, your right hand is on top of the left. Press it actively against the left. So your right elbow points straight up. Your left elbow points straight down. Make sure if you look down that your knees are still in one line. Press a little bit more. Stay here, see what you can breathe through this twist. Maybe looking up to the ceiling, but not necessarily. Just notice what feels good. Stay there. So for those of you who maybe want to take it a little bit further, otherwise you stay where you are, you keep on breathing, or you take that left hand down and the right hand up. Make sure that the knees stay hip width, taking the right hand up, left hand down. For one more breath here. On the next exhale, you bring those hands together again. You look forwards, release your hands, breathe in, come all the way up. And on the next exhale, bring those hands together again. And let's twist to the left side. And once we've arrived there, come a little bit forward. Press the right elbow against the outside of the left knee. Make sure that your left elbow points straight up. So your hands are in like some sort of prayer position. And notice how you can twist from your spine, how you can open up your chest. Notice whether your knees are still in line with each other. And just take a moment here to breathe into this. Maybe taking the right hand down and the left arm up. And it's just a variation on this pose, but don't worry if you don't feel like it. Last one here. On an exhale, bring your hands together again. Loosen up, breathe in, take your hands up. And on the exhale, lean back again. Elbows behind or past your ribs or hips. And place your hands onto your knees. And on an inhale, you're going to bend the elbows and you're going to press your chest forwards. It's like arching your spine. Exhale, round it. Inhale, bend the elbows slightly, push your chest forwards. Exhale. Inhale. So this is a cow and cat movement. A nice opening for the front and the back of our spine, our chest. Let's see whether we can exhale and press those feet into the floor. Let the heels come up. Breathe in. So press the balls into the floor whilst exhaling. Round the spine, chin to the chest. Let your heels come up. Keep exhaling. Hold it. And again, breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. 2 more times. Breathe in. Opening up. Exhale round. Last time. Breathe in. And then come to a neutral position. And let's see whether we can activate the core a little bit more. So you can bring, I'm coming a little bit further forward. So you exhale whilst taking the knee up. So take the right knee up, exhale, left knee, right knee, left knee, right knee. So keep on moving. Just notice how you're activating your core. You can even have your fingers touching your abdominal muscles and you can feel how you're activating them. Let's see whether we can work with our breath by exhaling whilst taking the knee towards the chest. Now maybe we can make it a bit more intense. As you can see, I'm not even touching the floor with my heels, just with the balls of my feet. But you can take your hands like this. You might want to bring them just behind your head, but you don't have to. Let's just see whether we can cross. So the left elbow on the exhale goes to the right knee. Place it down. My fingers are just lightly tapping the sides of my face or skull and my temple area. So activating that core whilst breathing out. Just keep on repeating this movement. It's really good to work on that core, especially when you're sitting behind the computer for long hours a day. And you want to have a strong back that can support you. And we just activated that, especially maybe in the afternoon when we already sat for a while, just to reactivate those core muscles. Just keep on breathing. And I know that we're doing this a bit longer, but just try not to think of how long we do this. Just try to do it right with your breath. Just a little bit longer. All right. Just bring your hands together again. You can bring your feet a bit wider. And you just move into the upper body. We've done this before. If you follow my classes on a regular basis, this is really just a nice movement for the upper body, for the shoulders, pressing the hands against the inside of your knees. And I'm slowly rolling a little bit more forward. Inhale, press your hands into your knees, come up all the way, and exhale, round all the way forward. Relax your neck, your face. Inhale, come up with your chin on the chest, and then look up. Exhale, round your spine. Just a couple of times. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. And when you come forward, this time we're going to stay here and we're going to walk those feet a little bit further out. Maybe again, you can place your hands on the floor. On an inhale, open up your spine, come on the fingertips, or you open up your chest. And on an exhale, you come a little bit further forward. Relax, just feel how this stretch is intensifying. Breathe in, open up, press your fingertips into the floor, look forward, and just gently exhale. Just notice how the stress or the stretch becomes a bit more intense, but just a little bit. Breathe in and out. And I notice that I'm getting a bit warmer right now. You might have the same thing. Just be completely okay with it. It's like building up a little bit of heat in the body. Some of you might be able to hold on to the toes. If you don't like it, maybe you just place your hands onto your ankles. But you breathe in, exhale, come a little bit further forward. And let's stay here for a moment. Maybe walk those feet a little bit further out. Just notice where you feel this on the back of your legs. It's a mild sensation. For some of us, a bit more intense. And can you relax your face, your forehead, your eyebrows? Can you close your eyes for a moment and just notice whether you can relax your jaws, your lips, your tongue? Just listen to the sound of your breath again. And maybe some of you have those paws. If you can take your hands back and just hold on to the paws of your chair. Pull yourself a little bit deeper into the pose, but never go over your boundaries. Just use your intuition to go deeper, but never beyond what feels good. Relax your head, maybe just move your head, yes, no kind of movements, just so that you don't lock it up a little bit deeper. And gently bring hands forward again. Maybe place one hand at a time on your knees, slowly with your chin on the chest, round up. So working on the back of the legs is nice, but let's go and work on the front as well a little bit. So just move to the left so that your left buttocks is still on the chair. Come maybe a little bit forwards. Make sure that you feel like a nice and comfortable pose. Now I can keep my right knee bent if I want, but I can also straighten. So you decide for yourself what feels good or how far you want to take this. Breathe in, take your hands up. And like we've done before, we take the elbows next to our hips. So you want to tilt your pelvic, activate that core. Breathe in and exhale. Maybe you can come a little bit forward. Use your core again. Breathe in. Exhale. Again, breathe in. All the way up. Exhale, hands next to your hips. 2 more times. Breathe in. And exhale. Press that right heel a bit further away from you if you want. Breathe in 1 more time. And this time, bring your hands together. And we're going to come to a twist again. So we bring the hands together. Twist towards the left side. So the right elbow comes on the outside of the left knee. Left elbow points straight up. Press that left hand down into the right. And you just look towards the wall. Maybe you've got more space in your neck. You can look up past your shoulder to the ceiling. Now find your breath again. See whether you can stay here for 3 more breaths in this static twist, this lunge position. Listening to the sound of your breath, relaxing your face. Last breath here, breathing in deep. And exhale. Twisting a bit further. Look forward. Breathe in, take your hands up. Exhale, bring your hands in front, and let's slowly twist towards the middle. And let's just cycle a little bit. Let's shake it all out. Just cycling, trying to sit up straight. And just use those legs. And you see how fast I'm cycling, and you just find your breath with it. All right, slowly calm down. Turn to the right side. Find a comfortable seat. Don't worry if this knee doesn't want to straighten, or if this leg doesn't want to go straight, but you just want to keep it bent, that's fine as well. Some of you might even want to take it a little bit further to come off the chair so that you don't have anything to sit on. I'm going to sit today. I'm just a bit lazy, but coming into this seat, I just take a little bit of time to find the right pose. So my hips, they are squared, focusing or facing the right side. Try to straighten that left leg. You tilt your pelvic, you want to push that pubic bone forward. You got a flat belly and activated core. Breathe in, take your hands up. And on the next, so we're going to do something different. Open up your chest, bring the elbows out, look up to the ceiling, press your left heel out, and then come forward. Breathe in, take your hands up, and exhale. Open up. Again, coming forward. I have to be careful with the back rest of my chair, but you just work with what you have or around. Breathing in and exhale. 2 more times, guys. Breathe in deep. And exhale, press that left heel again away from you. Last time. Breathe in, coming up. And this time bring the hands together in front of your heart in prayer position. And we're going to twist towards the right side. Again, you press that right knee against the left elbow and vice versa. You look to the right, your right elbow is pointing straight up. Your left elbow is pointing straight down. Feel that twist for 3 more breaths. Breathing in deep. On the next exhale, listen to the sound of your breath. Breathing in deep. On the next exhale, coming into a deeper twist. Pull the navel in for the last breath. Exhale deep. Maybe looking up to the ceiling. Slowly look forward. Take your hands up one more time. And on an exhale, gently come back. And let's cycle one more time. So you just hold on to the seat. Come and sit up. Yeah, just find a nice and steady breath here. Okay. So let the right knee come up and make circles here. So just gently circle inside out or outside in, and whatever feels good. Yeah, sometimes you just maybe want to breathe out through your mouth, a nice sigh, perfectly fine. I'd like you to do that. Try to just listen to the cues that your body gives you. Now pull that knee towards your chest again. Drop your shoulders down, open up your chest. Maybe just start to circle your ankle. And then with that left hand, hold on to the right foot. Bring that right foot onto the left knee. And maybe this is just what it is. Just notice the sensations that already come up when sitting in a cross-legged position. I always like to call it, or refer to the reading the newspaper. Maybe we can move a little bit here. You can just come forward, move to the left, to the right. Maybe you just like to open up your chest and around it, going a little bit deeper, forwards, inhale, open up, exhale, dropping back or further down, breathe in again. And let's see whether we can rest our arms onto that lower leg. And just take a step back. It's an imaginary step with your eyes closed. And just notice what you're feeling and what kind of sensations come up. maybe what kind of thoughts or ideas are linked to that. It can always trigger something else besides a physical sensation. So just be aware of it, but try not to give it too much power. You just observe, and whatever is there that wants to be seen, just let it come up, let it travel through your body, so to speak, and just move back to your breath. You can always return to your breath and just breathe your way through it without forcing yourself. And just notice how you are going a little bit deeper. Just a couple of millimeters is a beautiful hip opener. Also a great exercise for when you sit for long hours at a time. Maybe on the last exhale, you come a little bit further, just as much that feels good, but a new sensation a little bit deeper. Keep exhaling, hold your breath at the end of your exhale. And slowly come up. And when you come and sit a little bit further onto the chair, just drop that right foot on the inside. Now, I was just checking which side do I want to go to, but having the right foot on the chair, I hope that it's possible. Some of you might feel that the knee is coming up a little bit, but let's take the left hand towards the right knee and the right hand over our heads. Let's go back and forth a couple of times, just breathing in, stretching to the right, to the left side, and out. Inhale, and exhale. Breathing in. Stay here, maybe bend your elbow, your right elbow. Maybe have the right hand rest against the back of your skull. Maybe you look up towards the right or to the ceiling or the wall. And just notice that stretch from your right hip all the way, or maybe towards your right rib cage, maybe even higher. Relax your face again, just keep on breathing. It's a beautiful side stretch. Just a couple more breaths, and we'll just give our body a bit more time. It will be grateful to us if we allow it a bit more time to integrate this stretch. And last exhale. Slowly coming back. All right, just take that right foot, bring it towards the floor. Let's take that left knee up. And again, just gently start circling it. And I know that some of us maybe have hip issues. Some of us maybe have a replaced hip. Could be. So it might be that the right side is just not feeling the same as the left. Try also to be okay with that. It's just what it is. You can't change it right now, so you have to work with what you've got. Breathing through these movements. Taking that knee towards the chest, sitting up straight, drop your shoulders down and start to circle that foot. And then with the right hand, take that left foot towards the right. And again, you can just explore a little bit. I need to come forward again just to feel more room to move. Even if you only move a little bit to the left and the right, as long as you start to feel something, just exploring. Maybe just breathing and opening up that chest, coming forward or look forwards. And on an exhale, round, bring the forward towards your shin. Again, breathe in. With your elbows still bent, you just maybe pull on your leg whilst opening up your chest. And exhale, round. One more time. Breathe in. Place your hands or your elbows on your lower leg. Just let them rest. Maybe close your eyes. Don't force it. It's more about the sensation that you feel in your left buttocks, maybe over the outside or back of your leg, than that you need to come forward more and more. Just breathe your way through it. That's the only thing that you can do, and then slowly you will create more space, but within what is good for your body. So maybe close your eyes and focus on the sound of your breath for the last so many breaths here. Relaxed jaws, relaxed face. Coming a little bit further forward. Just a couple of millimeters, maybe. Exhale. Let's do one more breath, guys. Breathing in deep. And then listen to that long exhale, that sounds. And when you are at the end of your exhale, just hold your breath just a little bit longer and just stay here. Relax your neck. Slowly come up. Now you can come and sit back a little bit, because we want to place that left foot on the inside of your, or on the inside of our right leg. And then take that right hand, sorry for mixing those things up, the right hand towards the left knee. Inhale, take that left hand over your head towards the right. Feel that stretch. Exhale, gently bring it back down. Breathe in. Keep on inhaling. Go towards the right. And then gently back. Breathe in. Take your hand over your head again. And this time we're going to stay here. You bend your elbow. Place it against the back of your skull again. Maybe press your head back a little bit. And then look towards the left, whilst your right hand is just holding on to that knee. I hear my washing machine is done. I've got more tasks to do after this class. Just relax. And just play around with it. And maybe your left elbow can go a little bit further up whilst pressing the left hip down. And breathe into that stretch. Last couple of breaths, guys. We're almost there. Exhale to your last. Exhale in this pose. Slowly coming back. Maybe just sit a little bit further back and let your chin drop to your chest, and via the left shoulder go up, via the right shoulder go down. And the last couple of movements that we do for this class is just to give our neck a little bit more space. Let's go to both sides. Now go to the right, or via the right shoulder go up, via the left down, and see whether you can connect your breath by breathing in when you go up, breathing out when you go down. Coming back to the middle, take your shoulders to your chest. Drop your head down and exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Last time, breathe in deep. Hold it a little bit longer. And exhale. Close your eyes for just a moment. Lean into your chair. Exhale through the mouth. Just enjoy that sensation that is going through your body right now. If you've done a nice practice, you can open your eyes if you like. You can stay where you are. Maybe take a little longer. But for now, I thank you for taking time to join us, and see you next time. Namaste.